This conference will now be recorded.
So now I'm giving a brief intro about the testing and what are the kind of testing. So if you want to get into the IT, what are the skill set we require? So I'll give them a brief intro about all the kind of testings. So the coming to the testing, uh, the testing is a very an important work. Nowadays, all testers are playing a key role in the IT industry. For example, the main role of tester in the industry is, for example, developer that developing an application. Consider a Facebook application or Gmail application. We have the different kind of application. The people are developing the different kind of applications. Now, so what is a need of tester is to try to break that system. They're developing the application. We try to break the system in different ways. For example, either login page is there, we should log in without username and password. We need to check all the kind of different scenarios. Then we have to confirm that whether the application is not able to break by anyone, then it go to the production and it work as expected. So otherwise, if you not test the application, if any issues raises, the waste of the application. Consider the Swiggy application or any Zomato or any kind of application, any food order application. If you place the order is not placing. Will you prefer that application again? No, we are not. We are not prefer that application again because it is not working. So humans, I don't have the time to waste the time on the unnecessary application. So we want to make sure that application is working correctly. So that is the main purpose of the testers here. So the people are the testing in different scenarios, different ways. So then they confirm that the application is working fine and user can use and without any disturbances. So then it will go into the market very easily. So that is an use of the net testing in the IT industry. Coming to the we have the different kind of testings, manual testings as well as an automation testing. So what is mean within a manual test case? For example, I want to log in a Gmail application. So first I need to enter username as well as the password. So I want to click on a login page. So I'm doing this is a manually. For example, the application deployed the late of nights. For example, to do this thing, so we are spending 5 minutes of time. For example, if you are spending 5 minutes of time, and if the build is deployed in the late night, so we cannot work on the timings. So the order the thing is manually doing with us, we are automating through the different using different kind of program language. So what is the need means, if you once you automate, you can run any number of times, as well as the system can run any number of times without manual interaction is required for it to run different kind of applications. So if you once you automate, we can run number of times and it easy to the analyze the result also. For example, there is 1,000 test cases there to execute. It will take an 8 hours of time, for example. So human, so in that case, if you automate the ones, it will do the parallel job also. We can do the another work and it will run the parallel also. So means one time development we can run number of times. So that is a main weakness. We are reducing the maintenance and everything and timing also by using the automation testing. So the prerequisite of automation testing is we should know about the one programming languages. There are different programming languages. So one is Java, Python, and as well as C Sharp, and we have the Ruby. So I just let's down a simple four program languages. We should have a minimum basic knowledge of the any one programming language. Anything is fine, either Java or Python, C Sharp or Ruby. So because why one is fine means, for all the programming languages there is a common concepts. Only difference is the way of writing. For example, if you want to print in a hello world, in C we are using printf, and in Java we are using system.out.println, like that. In Python we are using print. So the way of the final outcome is same, but we are using a different syntaxes. Means way of writing is different. So if you know the one program language, how to write a logic, consider addition of two numbers. Addition of two numbers is common logic in the Java, Python, C Sharp, and Ruby. Wherever you go, the addition of logic is C equal to A plus B. The logic is same, the way of writing is only the different. If you know the one program language, we can write, we can code in any programming language. So in IT industry, most of the people are preferring the Java because Java is an open source. Even Python and all these are open source, but it is a flexible. By using Java, we can test mobile applications as well as Windows applications too. That is the reason most of the people are preferring the Java to automate an applications. So these are the prerequisites for something we should and a basic knowledge of any one programming language. Second one is there is a different kind of automation testing is there. For example, consider Facebook, that is a web application. So this is called web automation. To automate the web application, we have the one is the we have two major kind of tools are available in the market. One is Selenium, and second one is Protractor. Is just a vapor of selenium, top vapor of the selenium, and third one is UFT. UFT. So we have the UFT also. This is the coming to the Selenium and Protractor. Both are the open source. UFT is a commercial one. Means we have to pay and we need to use. So these are the three different kind of applications, or these are the two different kind of tools are three different kind of tools are available in the market. So in these three, Selenium and Protractor Selenium is the most popular now, and upcoming Protractor is becoming is a more popular because what are the application we are using, all web application, either any web application like passport or any web application. Now they're migrating into the Angular JS. They're using the Angular JS technology. So to automate the different kind of the technologies, we need a protractor. So protractor is using to this means this protractor is generally we're writing code using the JavaScript or TypeScript. We are using JavaScript or TypeScript to automate to write a protractor. Generally, Selenium to write a Selenium script, we can use Java or C Sharp, or else you can use Python or you can use Ruby. You can use any kind of technology here to write in a Selenium scripts. To write UFT, the people are using the VB script. So these are the different kind of web application tools are available in the market. So once you learn the Java program language, Selenium is very easy. So you can write Selenium using Java, you can write Selenium using C Sharp, you can write Selenium using Python, you can write Selenium using Ruby also. But Protractor, if you want to write a Protractor 3, if you want to automate your application, so we have to use the TypeScript or as well as a JavaScript. If you want to automate any application using UFT, first we need to buy a UFT license. Then after we need to use a VB script to automate a web application. So this is the one type of web application automation tools. And also the coming to the it's database. So once you enter any data, it will store into the database. To test the database, we have to call the ETL kind of testing. So means if you should ever about the minimum basic queries of a DBMS, should ever about the DBMS queries to test a database. And also the and coming to the server. For example, once you hit the any request, it go to the server to validate that request is going or not, whether response is coming or not. For example, if you click on www.google.com, it go to the server, verify that URL is present or not, and then it giving response. To test such kind of testing, so that is called the API testing, application package interface. So by using this in API testing, we are using automating through again Java or any program language you can use to automate the API testing. Means it generally verify the if you hit the request, it generally verify whether his request is going correctly or not, the response is coming correctly or not. That is about an API testing. And coming to the for example, next one is a performance testing. So in this performance testing, we are testing the how many people can access parallelly. For example, if Facebook is there, how many can access parallelly? We have to test whether how what is the performance application if more people are using. So these to test this performance, we have the two type of tools are available in the market. First one is the load runner, and the second one is the J meter. So J meter. So these are the two different type of tools available for the performance testing. First one is a load runner, and second one is a JMeter. So if you want to get into IT industry as an automation tester, the basic thing is you should learn either Selenium or you should learn either in a performance testing using load runner or JMeter. So if you learn Selenium plus API testing, so you will easily get into the market. Nowadays, people are preferring the Selenium plus API. If you know the BMS, it's a quite good enough to the get into market. And also the nowadays, if you know the Protractor, it's a very damn good because a very less number of people are available in the market who knows Protractor. So these are the different kind of lesson automation. So that is a basic intro about the what are the automation tools are available in the market, and also the what are the things like what are the things we need to learn. I just give them before you. So you guys have any question, you can ask.
హలో
No, any question? Yes, Satish.
సార్ ఇక్కడ ఇప్పుడు టూల్స్ మొత్తం అన్ని నేర్చుకునేటప్పుడు సెలీనియంతో పాటు లోడ్ రన్నర్ జియోమెట్రీ అవి కూడా నేర్చుకోవాలా లేకపోతే సెలీనియం ఒకటి సరిపోతుందా?
And Satish is Selenium not required. It's a different categories, Satish. So if you are going to the web application automation, Selenium is fine, completely fine. So if you are
ఓన్లీ
want to go in as an yes, only Selenium is fine. With that Selenium, you have to learn a Java one programming language. Any one programming language is required to get into the IT.
సార్ ఇంకా వెబ్ అప్లికేషన్స్ కాకుండా ఇంకా చాలా అప్లికేషన్స్ ఉంటాయి కదా, దానికి అప్పుడు సెలీనియం యూజ్ అవుతుంది కదా సార్, అప్పుడు మరి ఏం యూజ్ చేస్తారు?
Yeah, that's good question actually. So when you are automating a Windows application, they're using called UFT are using to the automate in a Windows applications. It's a not it's not an open source. It's a commercial one. And also the in open source we have called the Marathon. Selenium Marathon. That is called to automate in a Windows application too. So okay, and also the so if you want to automate it securely, there is a call to click on images and all these things. In Selenium, we have the third-party library called as securely, are using to this click on this Windows images and all these things.
సార్ వన్ మోర్ డౌట్ సార్, వాట్ ఈస్ ద మీనింగ్ ఆఫ్ ఎసెన్షియల్ టెస్టింగ్?
Essential
టెస్టింగ్
essential testing. I didn't heard about name any time. Sorry, Satish. Let me check
ఓకే
that thing. I didn't heard.
So one of the company providing that kind of tools, so that's why I'm asking.
Essential kind of testing tool. Maybe it's a
That
tool
is
or
that is they told me that is completely robotic automation tool. So they told me it is 100% better than Selenium. That's why I'm asking you if you know, please let me know, sir, about that tool.
as of now, I didn't heard about this thing, Satish. Let me check and get back.
Okay, no problem, sir.
Okay.
And
So yes, any question?
సార్ ఇప్పుడు
Yes, tell me.
జావా అంటున్నారు కాబట్టి, సో బేసిక్ జావా is enough, sir. I need to learn about advanced Java also, or only basic Java?
Core Java is fine, Satish. If you like till collections is fine. And like from core Java, like OOPS concept as well as exception handling and collections.
Multi-threading.
If you on multi-threading is not required as of now. We no need to. We are not using in much multi-threading. We are not using
Exception
multi-threading
handling, these
concept.
some kind of topics only we need for Selenium testing, right, sir?
Yes, yes. So
Oh.
till collections is fine.
So now Protractor tool is running IT.
Yes. We are automating some web application which is developed in Angular. For that we are using Protractor only.
Sir, may I know the Angular JS?
Angular just for example to automate a web application. Previously they are using HTML, JavaScript, as well as the CSS. Now, what happened is JavaScript is only validating the client side. So, but if you automate, if you want to connect both server and client, there is using the AngularJS. So, to automate such kind of AngularJS application, we are using Protractor.
Sir, no need to learn about SQL for this testing tool, sir.
And yeah, we should ever, like, for example, when you're testing a web application also, sometimes there are some test cases are there to validate whether data is persisted in DB or not. In such kind of scenarios, we should at least aware about basic SQL queries till joins, not advanced DBMS, not advanced SQL queries. Just we should minimum basics of queries are required. All queries like
That's
select
why
queries,
that's why I
insert
told you
queries.
that's why I told you about today BMS in demo, sir.
Yes, we should at least, yes, at least we should learn a basics. Not required for advanced. Only that four things is there. Code up, create, update, retrieve, delete. If you learn these four operations, that's fine. Don't of learn normalization, procedures, and triggers.
Sir, how many months take time to learn Selenium and
Mm,
performance testing?
mm, so this performance testing is like if you want to go for web application, don't go with any performance testing. So Selenium with API is a complete Selenium API. If you have the knowledge on DBMS, that's completely fine. But to take this, if you know the Java, hardly it will take around that 25 days something to learn Selenium. Daily, if you spend up 1 hour, it's 25 days is fine.
Sir, performance testing also like once can you tell about performance testing, sir? If you don't mind.
Sorry, Satish.
Maybe
Sorry. Sorry, I'm not clear about your question. Actually, can you repeat once?
performance test గురించి ఒకసారి చెప్పండి సార్. అంటే
For
అప్లికేషన్
example, yes, for example, if 100 users are accessing, or whether our application is capable to respond all the 100 people or not. So then to test that kind of scenarios, we are using the performance testing. So to do that kind of activities, we have the load runner as well as JMeter. So JMeter is again is a commercial version.
సో అది ఎంతమంది టెస్ట్ చేసినా తెలుసుకుంటే సర్వర్ కూడా మనం హ్యాండిల్ చేసుకోవచ్చు అని అర్థం సార్.
Yeah, Satish, but it's a very crucial thing. Performance testing is very less people in the market to do this thing. It's a very like it's openings are less as well as people are in less for in performance testing.
ఓకే సార్.
Hmm?
థ్యాంక్ యూ సో
Yes, sorry.
మచ్ సార్.
Any any
నో
question
క్వశ్చన్స్.
from anyone? I think so far I declared about what I told. Okay,
హలో
any questions from anyone?